an all-inclusive, harmonious community with an attitude of greater mutual respect, a willingness to coexist, and a willingness to contribute one's own diverse skills and abilities for the benefit of the greater good.
Amanda Gorman wrote in The Hill We Climb, "We seek harm to none and harmony for all."
The word symphony is defined as a complex musical composition performed by a large group of musicians playing on different musical instruments. However, symphony also means a harmonious composition or arrangement, a harmony or agreement of sounds and colors. This means each musician must perform his or her part, but they must also recognize the importance of all of the other parts, playing together, working together, striving together to create a true work of performing art. In order to do this, all must have respect for each other. They must listen to each other. They must acknowledge each other. Therefore, a symphony at its best is much like a community at its best.
Throughout history, vocal music has been a bridge between peoples to tell their story. Sadly, these stories haven't always been shared, or the stories have been changed to suit another group's perception. In spite of that, vocal music has been that beautiful international, interracial language that brings people together in a common place of understanding. That is a very good place to start. In my opinion, there should be no such thing as racism when it comes to music and dance. There are so many songs and types of dancing that our race, our color, our religion, our nationality have united us, especially in Butte, Montana. There are so many nationalities, with us being a mining city. The beauty of sharing everyone's music and dance that describes each person is beautiful. You can find peace, harmony, joy, excitement in all. There is music and dance that soothes our souls. We should always share the variety of music and dance with our family and friends and bring peace and harmony to our community. Prayers, peace, harmony always. Drama and theater can assist to break down barriers and provide a platform to generate and promote understanding and communication among races and ethnic groups with song, dance, and discussion to acknowledge and gain appreciation for different cultures and people. The Mother Lode Theater partners with organizations to host cultural events for students and the general public to entertain and embrace the diversity that is a part of our history.
I love this quote. Every thought we put into the world affects it. Think love, think peace, think harmony. We need harmony just as nature needs harmony and balance for things to grow and flourish. When nature is not in balance and nourished, flowers and plants will be stunted or simply not grow at all. Why would this not be true for human beings? If we do not find a way to live in harmony with one another, no matter where we are from, no matter our religion, no matter our sexual orientation, and no matter the color of our skin, our species will not survive. Think love, think peace, think harmony. One final thought from Napoleon Hill. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve.
When families teach the value of each human being, beginning with the worth of each individual in that family, and continuing in the way that those outside the family are treated and discussed, children will learn that every person has value and that our differences, whatever they might be, add to our relationships rather than detract.
Joining and participating in social service clubs or organizations exposes one to others, some of whom may be outside one's own comfort zone, but leads to better understanding and how to deal with and respect others.
Education leads to awareness that results in harmony. Ignorance leads to discord.
Racism has become one of those emotionally charged words that stirs some controversy for many people. Spiritually speaking, it simply refers to a simple prejudice that all of us have about others who are different because of skin color or ethnic origin. Old stereotypes of others exist in all of us and come out in unfortunate ways. Anyone who thinks that they are not prejudiced about others is probably the most prejudiced of all. Spiritually speaking, it denies that the Creator has made us all equally worthy of respect and reverence. We are all made in the image and likeness of God and deserve to be treated with equal dignity. The Declaration of Independence claims that we are all created equal, but that high principle has yet to be found in much human interchange. It will take the power of God and the efforts of persons of integrity to make progress in ending the terrible, damaging effects of racist actions. Even in the golden era of the Butte separated ethnic neighborhoods, way down below the surface in dark and narrow mining tunnels, it was the spirit of brotherhood that provided the light of harmony. And when it celebrated with colorful and lively joy, Butte once again united. St. Patrick's Day and Mosepus were profoundly inclusive triumphs of harmonious diversity. It was the Butte camaraderie and spirit of brotherhood that came from deep in the mines that is still the fabric of our economic landscape. Dewarnas, Indonesian poet, wrote, "Keep in mind that the real beauty lies within ourselves, beneath our skin, between our thoughts, and inside our soul. It's the diversity that makes us exquisite and beautiful."
The role of government in achieving racial harmony is not much different than our roles as individual citizens. Acceptance of diversity, as in the anti-discrimination laws we have passed, respect and acceptance for each other as equally valuable human beings in all of our duties as public servants. And first and foremost, that willingness to open up the same dialogue of communication to bring about understanding. The biggest difference in our governing role is we are held to a higher standard to set the best example to the community. If we are going to achieve racial harmony, we are tasked with taking action. The first step to promote understanding, cooperation, and communication among all races and ethnic groups requires opening up the dialogue. This is the only way we are ever going to reach our destination. Just wishing or hoping for positive change without offering to become part of the solution just doesn't work. It begins with communication, which leads to understanding, which is a very good start.
These moral leaders of our community are willing to stand up for encouraging and fostering racial harmony in our community. What are you willing to do, individually and/or collectively, to encourage and foster a more harmonious community?